What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video I'm back to talk about everything that is going on in Marvel Strike Force and the reasons why you should not be stressing out into these events that we have going on. Because we have a lot of time to complete them, and even the items that you're going to be able to obtain do not have that insane value that you have to have this feeling of emergency. This toxic feeling, oh no, I have to get this as fast as possible. It's not the case. And also in regards to the accursed team, is this a team that you should be focusing on right away or something? Probably not. And the reason why, it's because once again we have a release of 3 new characters, and the only character that you should really focus on is on the last one, right? Because that's the character that will unlock the team a little bit early. Now, some people trash this team outside of Cosmic Crucible. I think that's normal, but at the least the team has some flexibility that will allow you to get value in other game modes if you pair them up with the right characters. Sometimes the combo that makes the most sense is the one that you shouldn't do, and this is something that we'll talk about maybe next week. We'll see about that. But yeah, this is a solid team for Cosmic Crucible. Right now, in my opinion, Cosmic Crucible is still probably the most fun game mode, and the game mode where you get more value for the investment you put in. So, and this team looks also very solid on defense. Once again, depending if you are using the full team or if you are using some hybrid team. If you use a hybrid team, you can actually take 2 teams out of these characters. So keep that in mind. If you are smart about it, or if you follow my live streams, you might be able to see 1 or 2 teams coming out of these characters and help you on your defense in Cosmic Crucible, which right now is a problem. Okay, other thing that is a problem is our boy Quazar, because this guy, he still kind of sucks, right? So if the other guys are good in Cosmic Crucible, this guy is only good in Alliance Wars. And now we have the Harbinger event going on for his Awaken ability. But you have a lot of time to get this Awaken ability, and this Awaken ability even that important? I'm not sure about it. So you need to do the T4, so that's a problem. If you don't have a lot of T4s, should you rush on this T4 to get the Awaken ability? I'm not sure. On Alliance Wars offense, you're gonna flip Disrupt on self. How often you're gonna do this? It's not very often, so this is like very specific, not super important at all. Especially on offense, when you can choose which targets you are going to attack, right? And then on offense as well, still 10% health of the primary target, and that's it. So that heals you a little bit, but 10% nowadays, I mean, nowadays it's solid because the characters have way more health pools, right? But this was very important back in the day when we had the difficult Dark Dimensions. And yes, it's true, Dark Dimension 9 should be around the corner, maybe 2 more months or so, but this is definitely not something you should be like, oh, it's for Alliance Wars, guys. Like, it's for Alliance Wars, you don't have to worry about it that much. So whether you get it now or whether you get it in the future, it's not going to be like a game changer, especially because it's single target damage. If it was like AoE damage or something like that, oh, then yeah, then we have to talk about it. Okay, now this makes us jump into these events that we have going on right now. We still have the Danger Room, which was okay. It definitely needs some changes, because I heard a few people that got multiple Mephistos back to back, and that's just something that is not acceptable. We have the Quazar event. Some people are still going through these. 1 run or so, if you follow my guide, difficulty 9 is good enough to get all the rewards. Anything other than that is overkill. You're just, I mean, you can challenge yourself, I guess, but there is no rewards attached to it. So again, it's a challenge, but you are pretty much wasting your time just for these borders that I'm not even sure if they really matter. We are at 16,000 with 1 run, and that's pretty much good enough for your account progress, right? Then we have these other campaigns. What I want to talk about is these 2 events right here. So we have the Illuminati event. If you don't have Captain Britain yet maxed out, you should definitely be farming this one. And what I want to talk about, is this the one? Yeah, no, it's not this one. It's this one here. Okay, so Accursed Challenge, it says that we have not a lot of time to complete this, but it actually makes no sense, right? How is it possible that it has 8 hours left if it requires us to play with the other characters. It requires us to play with the Hood, it requires us to play with Satana. So don't stress out about completing this, don't go core for these characters. Wait until the last character so you can core for the last one, and then you complete all of these. Because let's be honest, for sure you're gonna get character shards directly or indirectly for this team, and then you can complete this. Because otherwise, it makes no sense, right? It ends in 8 hours, but you require characters that will be released in 2 weeks from now or 3 weeks from now. It makes no sense. So don't overstress about this one, not a big deal. And the other one that we have to talk about is the Harbinger. And you can see it right away. Here is your answer. How can you complete this? You can't. I mean, you can maybe if you have all the characters maxed out, full of diamonds and so on. But if that's not your case, then you have 20 days to progress. This is like a mini Dark Dimension, and you have to take it as such. You can one-shot all these nodes. Yes, it's true. I have done that in a live stream. I one-shotted all the nodes. You need to attack specific targets in order for you to do that. Let me know if you want me to provide a video with that. But it takes way too much time, and some people, they told me they already completed over 12 runs for this event because of the Odin leaderboard diamonds. So I'm sure that a lot of people are burned out. And if you want to feel worse about MSF and get yourself infected with this toxic environment, then yeah, sure, go ahead and do this 6 more times or so. But if you don't want that, if you don't want to get burned out by Marvel Strike Force, then just let it go for a little bit. Once again, you have 20 days and you only have to complete it 2 times to get the Awaken abilities on the basic for Quazar in Alliance Wars. That does not even matter. It's single target damage. It does not even matter. So once again, do not get yourself infected by this toxic environment because it's really unnecessary. The FOMO is not real. The FOMO is just the illusion that Scopely is trying to make you believe that it's real. It's not real. So it was the first day. We completed like 5 nodes or so. Wait for your daily reset so all your characters will be healed up. And that's it. You don't have to spend your power cores, and you can save your power cores after to unlock Satana or the Hood or whichever character you want. Like I said, you should always focus on the last one because that's the one that has the most relevancy. Now, from what I heard, it's possible to complete all of these still with Vigilantes, but you have to reset your characters a few times because, as you guys can see, there are some challenging enemies over here, and it keeps getting worse and worse until the last node where I heard it's pretty painful because of these apocalypses and Thanos end games. When you have characters like this, your main goal is to push them below 50% and keep them there. If they do not fall below 50%, reset the node and try again, because that's really your goal. Get them below 50 and then you can clear the nodes. Otherwise, it's going to be a huge struggle for you. Because of the Morgan Le Fay's, Apocalypse is going to have way more health, and you have to remember that if you're using any kind of mystic character, you're going to get shredded, right? So don't even think that unlocking the new team, just because they have Cosmic Crucible buffs, that is going to be beneficial to you, because first off, you don't have the full team, and second, well, you have Morgan Le Fay there with Apocalypse, right? So either way, you probably have to reset a node a few times, or you have to attack 1 time or 2 times or 3 times in order for you to clear this, because of all these enemies that we are facing. Once again, treat this new negative zone Harbinger as a mini Dark Dimension that you can attack multiple times and progress throughout the next days. Because if you're gonna rush for this, you're just gonna burn out. And once again, the rewards are not even that good. It's this one, right? The rewards are not even that good. Don't fall to the FOMO, this 10% attack in Alliance Wars offense. It's just like whatever. Maybe against Odin or so, he'll do like a significant amount of damage. It's like 1 million. It's like 1 million. 1 million nowadays, it's nothing. It's like whatever. So once again, don't get stressed out and don't fall into this toxic FOMO environment, because it's really something that is going to push you to feel burned out in MSF. And we just had this Odin event that was absolutely disgusting. Like, doing 12 runs on this event was crazy. But either way, you guys let me know in the comments below, how do you feel about this event? And as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content. and I'll catch you guys later.